Blog Talk Radio.
It, I got it, anytime you desire. Hustle always ain't stopping, we live with that Endie Fiya, fire. Get it straight to the point, no chaser, no false facts and no faker. Gas we're on your way, that entertainment news, with a little bit of daily inspiration. Look off to the side, east to the west, to everyone in this nation. Every week is a celebration, with a girl in motion and an RP4. Switching the keyboard, we are no sleepers, giving the game on all we know. So, won't you please pay attention, especially if you're really on your own trying to get it. Need an idea how to make your wishes, hit it from the soul, how to do it in the vision. Need an interview, can't lose, if you've been better than bruised. This is exclusive for you, these are the tools. We about to bring you the school, and it before it was cool. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with Rich and the sea. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with Rich and the sea. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, fire.
That Endie Fiya, fire.
Well, it's Saturday.
You know what it, you know it is.
We got to pause for just a minute because I have been waiting a whole year to do this. A whole year.
What? Wow.
I ain't gonna play the whole
wow.
song. I ain't gonna play the whole song, but you know, it's a new month now. It's September the 1st, and so I'm excited because I think I said last month like September was gonna be huge for us, which, and I don't know why, but I thought everything was happening.
It was you who said that.
Yes, it was me. That September
I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, somebody said I had a conversation with somebody and they said September was gonna be really good, but I couldn't remember who it was. I knew it was either the engineer I deal with or you, and it's you. Look at that.
It was me. It was me. Yes. Yes. So I feel it. How you been?
I feel good. I feel tall. You know, I feel tall. How you been?
You should. Well, I feel tall too because I'm not in the bed right now. But yeah, I feel like I'm good right now. I'm always, you know, Saturdays at 7 p.m. I'm always like, no matter, I could have been like shitty like 30 minutes ago, but as soon as we get on the air, it's like, you know, all this energy comes from I don't know where.
It's time to have fun, have a ball.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do here. We tuned into another episode of He Said, She Said, Hot Topics with Rich and Nakia. And, you know, before we jump into the hot topics and the norm for the show, I need to get some shit off my chest. I got to do it. I got to do it.
Okay.
If you was listening to the show, anybody tuned into the show on Thursday for Endie Fiya, the guest that we were supposed to have did not show. For whatever reason, she did not show. And as Rich stated, you know, I needed to be resting, and I wasn't there either and wasn't actually able to tune in like I, you know, normally would have. But as I stated, the guest did not show. And normally, you listen in the past and we have had guests who do not show, you know, we kind of drag their ass because, like, it's just common courtesy, you know what I'm saying? You have a calendar, you write shit down, you know when you have to go to work, you know when you have to pick kids up, you know when, you know, you got a show or, you know, you got an interview. And so common courtesy and respect for individuals, you know, or whomever who have invited you to whatever, you know, it's just respect. to be there, you know, because we expect you to be there, because that's an hour that, you know, as passionate as we are about the industry and about what we do, that's an hour that could be used doing something else, you know, especially when you get a no-show. And unlike our artist last week, a week before last, you know, he called in to let us know what had happened. You know, he time zone difference and everything, and he screwed up. All right, but this young lady here, you know, didn't do anything, didn't say anything, didn't just, you know, nothing. And so Rich gave her the benefit of the doubt on the show, and just, you know, maybe because she was in another zone, you know, maybe she time zones, you know, mixed up, the times mixed up or whatever. And so being the person that I am, I'm going to want to know what happened, you know. So I went to her page, you know, because she did a little promoting for her show. I went to the page and was going to ask her on the page, you know, like, hey, is everything good? You know, we need to reschedule you or what? And that promo was gone. It's not on her page anymore. So I did notice a recent picture, you know, and the time was like she posted like an hour earlier, which would have meant she posted that while the show was going on. Let me see what the hell is this post talking about, you know? And I read everything, you know, and pretty much she's telling her quote-unquote fans that we flaked on her, that, you know, due to difficulties, you know, we had to cancel her interview. And she typically doesn't post stuff on her page, you know, unless she's all in for it. And, you know, the post kind of, you know, read like we disappointed her, and now she felt like she owes her fans some explanation because of us disappointing her, and that's the reason why, you know, they couldn't listen to her on the show. So, you know, no, I don't get into that social media drama, you know, at all. But when it comes to something that I work so hard at building and still building, and Rich is working so hard to do what he's doing for the show, for the shows, for his label, you know, for his artists, in the middle of trying to get a project out, like the next day or 2 days, the next day, what you're not going to do is lie on us. No. You're not going to do that. So I felt the need to let her know, you know, and she disengaged or disabled her comment, so you couldn't comment under that picture. That's cool. We're going to repost, all right? So you can see what she said, and so you can hear what I have to say. By no way, form, nor fashion are we going to allow anyone to disrespect us like that and just blatantly, you know, lie. I posted a link so her people or whoever, you know, and if anybody was tuned in, you would have heard him. And you know, Rich even played her music, which is something that I never would have done. But I want her people to be clear about something. You know, we're waiting to be on no later than 5 minutes. So, you know, if there's anything you need to run over or anything specifically they want us to talk about, you know, they have that 5 minutes to do so. And then he waited another 10 minutes while the show was live. So that's a total of 20 minutes that he wasted for somebody that's going to just flat out lie for whatever reason. You tell your people, you know, that you flaked on us because of that. Don't say that, you know, we weren't there for you, because come hell or high water, whether we have guests or not, the show's going to go on. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Tracy and Lisa Williams hasn't responded to what I said yet, and I hope she doesn't. If she knows what's best for her, she won't respond to that. What I'm trying to say is we're booked right now until January on Endie Fiya with a waiting list. And the waiting list, those people know that, like, at the drop of a dime, I might say, hey, come on, I got a spot for you. So don't screw up our time. Don't waste our time. You know, and there's other people that really want to do this and really want to promote their brand and, you know, do what it is that we're trying to offer on Endie Fiya. Don't screw with us. Just don't do that. So I'm good with it now. Rich, you got any thoughts, afterthoughts?
I mean, nah. Like, anybody who heard the show, you know what I'm saying, heard me on waiting. Like, I played a song. No, I'm going to even start it back from there. You know, because, you know how we do. I get on the show by 6:50. The show starts at 7. I'm on there by 6:50. So I give you 10 minutes. Everybody should call in about 6:55. 6:55, come and go. Cool. I'm still on there. The show starts. Nobody on. I'm still giving you time. I play a song. And then you do the whole paragraph thing, which, okay, say, do what you need to do. But you ain't got to drag us in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's water under the bridge. We have other things to do. God bless them. That's how it is.
And that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm done with it. So birthdays. We got a lot of birthdays this week, a lot. It is so hard to pick, like, you know, who to talk about when it comes to birthdays, you know. So I've set this up for somebody else to do, not Donovan. He got enough shit to deal with. But I do have, like, a high school student who is interested in media and journalism. So I kind of got her doing this stuff. So the people that she was sending me in the beginning for birthdays were hilarious. Like, who is this? Oh, he's on Nickelodeon. Girl, come on. No, nobody knows him but the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think our listeners, they be watching Nickelodeon. They might breeze through, you know, and be like, oh, that's SpongeBob. No, but nah, don't nobody know that character right there. So let's stick to people that we think, you know, we might know. So I got a lot of birthdays. Last Sunday, the 26th, Keke Palmer turned 25. Singer and actress Keke Palmer. I didn't know she was that old. YBN Corday turned 21. How many YBNs are there?
I don't know. I wondered that, but I know it. I don't know. I'll have to just start throwing dirt to the wall here.
I've always seen 3 in a picture because the last interview they had, they were all together. When the interviewer asked them about Wu-Tang, and they were like, "Who?" And
what does YBN stand for?
What happened?
I said, what does YBN stand for?
Young broke niggas.
Really?
I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I'm
gonna look it up.
And my daughter probably knows. But he turned 21. I think he might be the oldest because the other one just turned 19, and then there's one more. But it was funny because they didn't know who Wu-Tang was, and so the interviewer was like, "Okay, so can you name like one person, you know, from Wu-Tang?" And YBN Almighty goes, Wu.
That's it. Yeah.
Like,
but thing is,
oh, dumb. You know, Black China's book time.
Yeah, but YBN stand for Young Boss Nigga. I just looked it up.
I was close, bro.
Same shit. But no, but people was mad at them for that, and I don't really get mad at young kids for not knowing like who Wu-Tang is. Like, you got to think, like, Wu-Tang first came out more than 20 years ago. And, like, depending on where you grew up, like, if you grew up in the South, you wouldn't hear Wu-Tang at all.
Exactly.
You know, they was bumping Master P and Cash Money and shit like that. They wasn't playing Wu-Tang. Wasn't no nigga walking with wallabies in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. That's just my thing.
And then,
speaking
Cassie,
of...
all right, let me get Sunday out the way. Cassie, you know, P. Diddy's Cassie, she turned 32. All of them on Sunday. So speaking of...
No, but I was about to say, speaking of shit people mad at, how you feel about people coming at your cousin?
I like the fact that she was big enough to